Congratulations.
Thank you! I actually can't believe it. I can't stop staring at it. Under the stage lights as well, it's glittering.
You've gone from shop floor to showbiz. Tell us a little bit about how on earth that happened. Who did you have to bribe at Tesco? Like, what did we have to do to make that?
Well, the funny thing is at Tesco, my manager was my mum's friend. So I feel like I did just get away with things. I always checked first. And she said, as long as the shop floor looks clean and tidy and you still do what you're being paid to do your job, then it's fine. So I just kind of took that and I rode with it. I started making TikToks and I kind of just never let it go. It started from a place of boredom and a place of like wanting to get my musical theatre-ness, which isn't a word, but it is now, out. And I felt like TikTok was like the perfect platform for that. And I found so many like-minded people that also felt so frustrated that all the theatres had closed and all the auditions stopped, all the classes stopped, all, you know, being around my usual like theatrical friends stopped. So I was really missing that part of my life. So that's why I started making the content. Every time I hit a new milestone, I was like, guys, I've got 5,000 followers. And like every time it was just a big deal and my colleagues loved it. And I just kept at it. And then I did a couple videos that went like super viral. And at the time, super viral, 1 million. I was like, whoa, like it was crazy. No, but it's still 1 million's amazing. But at the time, that was like viral. And it got picked up by like the national press. And like they were trying to come to the store to interview me. And I was like, oh my God, like all my dreams are coming true. It's like the Sharpay Evans inside me was like, oh my God, I want it all. And yeah, it kind of went from there. Because of the kind of the content I've been doing, I got invited to some events and stuff like that, where I met lots of theatrical people, which was really handy because, you know, the industry is all about networking and meeting people and getting in the right rooms, really. And that's where I was kind of introduced through a friend to the producer of Heathers, and they asked me to audition for it, and I got it. And the rest was history.
Were you ever daunted by those numbers at all?
It was quite addictive, like going back on to see how many views it got. Like when it was going up, every time I refreshed it was another 10,000 or something, which is crazy. So it became quite addictive, like looking at it. And I used to go live on my lunch breaks at Tesco. And there, at some point, there was like 10,000 people watching me on live for half an hour of my lunch break. And I was like, hey guys, gotta go now. 10,000 people like see you. Like I was just eating my meal deal.
What is your go-to Tesco meal deal?
Oh, okay. It changes depending on the season, the meal deal choice, because I love the Christmas sandwich. The turkey and trimmings, I would try and get the meal deal as expensive as possible. I loved racking it up to £6 and pressing pay now and it'd go £3 and then I tap my colleague club card and I get an extra 10%. I would go for like a smoothie or a coffee, some hula hoops maybe. It really depended on the day. And I was there every day, so.
I would also love to know what your For You page looks like.
Oh my God.
What does your algorithm feed you? What are we revealing here?
Sometimes my algorithm is so weird and I'm like, what are you doing? Like it will show me like shark videos and like random things that I'm like, I don't want to see that. Like scary shark videos and people climbing Mount Everest and stuff like that. And then I become obsessed with it and I'm like, no, I love watching people climb Mount Everest, but actually I don't. Like TikTok just thinks I do. And now I'm saying it right next to my phone, which is just gonna feed me more videos of Mount Everest. So it's a lot of that. Obviously, I'm on stagey TikTok all the time. I actually get really upset if something happens on Theatre Talk and I haven't seen it. And I'm like, TikTok, you've let me down here. Like, why did you not feed me this on my For You page?
Favourite TikTok trend you've ever done?
I loved the, give me a man after, that dance, that song. I feel like that was one of my really good ones in Tesco. I feel like the dance is ingrained in my body now. Every time I hear the song, I'm like, a man after midnight. Like, I just love it.
What can audiences expect from these live shows then?
They can expect pure chaos. I love that we have a structured show, but truly anything can happen. And we have different guests on every time and lots of different interactions with the audience. And I think, yeah, it's fun, it's not too serious, and it's very stagey.
Do you have any sort of like pre-show rituals that you've kind of like taken from the theatre or what you do here?
Pre-show ritual would be getting as much content as possible. No, I don't have any rituals because I do get quite obsessive. So like if I was to, you know, if I were to do something too much, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this, it's gonna be bad. There was one point during 6 where I was like, I need to brush my teeth before every show, just for like a reset and just like a boom, I'm ready to do the show. Not a full 2 minutes, just a little, you know, whiz round. And I forgot to do it a couple of times and I was like, this show's gonna go awful, I didn't brush my teeth, and it was fine. So I don't try to get too hung up on things like that.
Have you ever had any sort of like crazy fun interactions with fans at stage door?
Most stage door interactions just make me emotional. Especially in my first show in Edinburgh, it made me so emotional. And there was a mum, she just said, thank you for being such a good role model for my daughter. And like, it made me burst into tears. I was so embarrassed. And it's so lovely that lots of young people and older people have theatre as such a safe space for them. And it feels like an honour to like be able to help with that and help, you know, get people into the theatre industry and get them passionate about things. And I think there's no shame in being like enthusiastic and passionate about anything. And I think like, if I can inspire other people to do that too, then that's my favourite thing to do.
Who's been your favourite guest on the podcast so far?
I think my first guest was Lowther Williams, and I think that was really fun, really iconic, and it was just so nice to sit down and chat with him. Oh gosh, I don't have a favourite guest. Maybe my new favourite guest is coming up next week.
Ooh, okay.
But I'm not going to tell you who it is.
My next guest is Aston Marigold from JLS.
I mean, it's very lovely in here. Thank you for having me.
Are we well? Like, please, hello.
Oh.
Are we well?
What's your next dream role, do you think?
Oh, that's a really tough one. My dream role changes all the time, honestly, depending on what soundtrack I'm listening to, because all I listen to is soundtracks and podcasts, truly.
Have you got a favourite podcast then?
I like listening to true crime podcasts. It's less about listening to what they're actually having to say. It's really weird. Like, when it gets to the true crime part of it, so I like clock out. It's like listening to two friends chatting. I absolutely just love it. I feel like I'm part of the group. I'm just listening to the gals, catching up. My favourite murder.
Okay.
Love Karen and Georgia. And then the girls' bathroom, Sophia and Chintzy, I love that. I mean, so many, like Ali and G, Leave a Message, I love that one. Just so many, I think it's the friendships I like being involved with, parasocially.
You were obviously in Heathens.
What?
You have experienced the movie to musical pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very much dominating theatre right now. What is your most unhinged suggestion for a movie?
I have just started reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've just read the first one, and I was watching it thinking this would make a really good movie series, and then obviously a musical. So maybe that.
Underrated show, in your opinion?
Oh, underrated show, The Sound of Music. I'm sorry, I think Sound of Music is the perfect musical. It's so cute. It's got such a special place in my heart, and I just want it to come back to the West End. I feel like it belongs here. We're manifesting that one day. Can you imagine? Maria.
Full circle moment.
Maria Von Trapp in The Sound of Music. There, we've said it on camera now, so it has to happen.